What's up, Libra? It's Goddess Kai with Envisions Tarot, and I am here to do your October 2020 love reading. This is going to be for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, 7th house. Keep in mind the messages are general, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. If you would like to book a private reading, information is in the description box below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and comment if this resonates with you. Happy birthday to all of my Libras. I hope you all had an amazing birthday if it has already passed. And if it's coming up, y'all better turn it up, all right? So readings are 20% off for the entire month of October. So you can take advantage of that by visiting my website. The discount is automatically applied at checkout, okay? So let's just get into it, Libra, and see what the divine has for you guys for October. We have Mountain, Strength, and Emergence. I was just about to say Libra is overcoming something. Libra is overcoming something as it pertains to love and relationships. For a while, I feel like Libra has not been able to see much progress. Like it's been a struggle in the love department. But I feel like something new and fresh is emerging in Libra's life as it pertains to love, okay? So let's see what else we got here. In the flow, everything is smooth sailing. I like that. And we have the narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. Okay. All right. Libra, let me tell you what I'm getting here so far. I feel as though you have been struggling with a particular relationship or just the topic of love in general. You have been met with a lot of obstacles and blockages when it comes to your love energy. But I do feel like that is about to lift at some point this month because we do have smooth sailing coming in. So you do have some some energy that does begin to actually move and you'll be able to see progress. But I feel like with emergence here and also narrow pathway, because narrow pathway says tread thoughtfully. It's about being consciously aware of what you're getting yourself into. Okay, that's just kind of how this feels. It's being consciously aware of what you're getting yourself into and also knowing when it's time for you to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm picking up here. So let's get the tarot out. We have Strength again, double confirmation. You could be dealing with a Leo. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Oh, okay. The Six of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles. The Three of Wands. The Chariot, Cancer energy. The Eight of Swords. And Justice, which would be your energy, Libra. All right. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. It's funny. Under that, we have the Nine of Pentacles. And under that, we have Judgment. So they're telling me to take all three of these, and I'm going to. It feels like, Libra, you have reached a point where now it's time for you to be committed to yourself. I feel like you have been putting your wants, your true wants, needs, and desires on the back burner. And it kind of feels like you are constantly settling. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how this feels. It feels like you're constantly settling. Because when I saw the Chariot and the Eight of Swords, I'm like, you're walking into a trap. Okay? You're walking into a trap. And I feel like that's where the complications and the difficulties come in at, is because you're walking into a trap. Even though it feels like you know what you're getting yourself into, you do it anyway. I don't know what this is about, but it just feels like things could be a lot smoother in Libra's life if they would simply put themselves first Honor their worth and their value, and be strong enough to resist complications when you see them. You know what I'm saying? If a mountain seems too high for you to climb, that doesn't mean constantly take it as like a challenge for you. Love doesn't have to be challenging. That's my point. Okay. Love doesn't have to be challenging. Yes, you should go after what you want. But when you see that there is like no shift or change and things are pretty stuck or stagnant, that means that it's time for you to recognize what it is that you're getting yourself into and move on from it. Okay. Know when to get out is what I'm picking up on, Libra. You don't know when to get out. You don't know. It's like a pride and ego thing from what I'm seeing with this strength energy here too. It's like, I want to be able to conquer or defeat, you know what I'm saying, this obstacle so bad when it comes to love. But love shouldn't have to be that much of a fight. Okay, love shouldn't have to be that much of a fight. So now it's time for you to start thinking about what it is that you really want your future to look like as it pertains to relationships. Okay, because it's like you're always giving to your own detriment, is what this feels like. You are, very generous and thoughtful and nurturing and all of this, and then you're met with frustration and confusion when you feel like you're not doing enough. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how this feels. You have to be mindful, okay, with this justice energy, to be fair to yourself, because you sacrificing as much as you sacrifice when it comes to love for you to get nothing in return is only leaving you feeling imbalanced. Okay, I do feel this kind of sticky energy where you're just being kind of stuck in your ways, a little stubborn is what I'm picking up on. It's like, this is what I want and I'm not letting it go. But if you want to really experience what it feels like to have peace when it comes to a love relationship, then you're going to have to really think. Where we're seeing this tread thoughtfully energy, you're gonna have to really think, and that is how you face the reality. Okay, that's how you face the reality. Really think it through. Don't try to be stubborn and stuck in your ways, Libra, because it's not helping you ultimately. It's only going to make your course more rocky than it has to be. But I do feel like for some of you Libras, there is this energy that's emerging within you that says, look, I'm a bit tired of the energy depletion. I'm a bit frustrated with not getting or receiving the love that I put out. I'm not getting it back, so it's really kind of pissing me off. Some of you could be getting a little bit closed off. What's emerging is a new you, one that is more looking for more peace. And it's like, now that I think about it, I really just am not happy here. This is really not what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of the energy that's coming through here. Now, let's see where this situation is headed. We got the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I'm feeling more of the energy than the person. But I mean, you could be dealing with a water sign, but I feel like you're taking on this energy, Libra, where things are a bit emotional at this time. It's like you are in your feelings heavy is what this is for me. Yeah, we have the Two of Swords, about a decision that you have to make. Whoa, I can't take all of those, not all of those, Spirit. Okay. There's a decision that you have to make and you're not moving on it with the Hanged Man. Remember that choosing not to make a decision is a decision. Your choice to not decide on the direction of your love life is a decision. So then you will be met with resistance. You will be met with blockages. You will be met with stagnancy. And that's just period. You know what I'm saying? You know intuitively what it is that you need to do. You are waiting for things to change in a situation that's not changing. Okay, and you have to recognize where you are responsible for the path that you take as it pertains to love, the Fool. They're telling you that now is the time for you to take a risk. You're going to have to walk blindly into a situation. That's how this is coming through. You're going to have to walk blindly into a situation, and this situation is a new one. You know what I'm saying? This situation is a new connection and you're conflicted. We got the Five of Wands here. You're not feeling comfortable with taking this leap. You feel like it's going to be a disaster. I don't know why that's coming through that way. It's like you feel like if you do what you know you're supposed to do, or make the decision that you know that you need to make, that it's going to end in tragedy somehow. Libra, take a look at where you're at. Are you happy? Is this fulfilling you? Is this what you really want? Is this what you truly desire? Is there any growth that exists in this situation? Are things even remotely changing? You have to decide that. Stop fighting with yourself about the decision you know you need to make. It's really just that simple. You need to go in a new direction, Libra. You're not going to find this smooth sailing type of energy where you are. You're going to have to move. You're going to have to move. Use your thoughts. Stop allowing your emotions to run you and take control of you. It's time for you to start thinking. Look at your situation. Look at all the challenges and the obstacles and the resistance that you're being met with when it comes to this relationship. It just does not work. It's just not happening for you. And look at how much energy you could be putting into something else. It's time for you to be committed to your growth and your worth. Awaken to your own worth. Be committed and dedicated to yourself. We have the Knight of Wands as your final card. And Spirit is telling you that you have to take more risk. No matter how scary it is, no matter how conflicted you are, you need to take more risk. You need to move forward out of where you are. That is where you need logical thought. Logical thought is needed in the situation that you are in. But when it comes to this Knight of Wands energy, the energy that you're moving into, they want you to take a more action-oriented approach with this Knight of Wands. They want you to take a risk, be willing to explore, go on a new adventure without worrying about what is at the end of this road. Okay, that is where they want you to kind of be a bit more flexible, is what I'm hearing. Spirit wants you to be a bit more flexible when it comes to your new journey. But when it comes to where you are right now and the decision that you have to make in order to restore balance, in order to see movement and progress in your life, you're going to have to use logical thought. Okay. So just keep that in mind as you are moving through the month of October. Be mindful of the decisions that you're making. Be sure that you are being fair to yourself by opening up to other opportunities and letting go of the ones that don't give you what you need. No matter how much you give to it, it just seems like it never gives you what you need. Pay attention to those relationships. Pay attention to those situations where you're constantly waiting for something to change and it's not changing. That's when you know that you need to move on. Okay? There's no need to walk into or back into a situation where you know you're going to end up in the same exact cycle all over again. Okay? This cycle of unfairness, this cycle of one-sided relationships, this cycle of people being emotionally unavailable. When you notice the signs, pay attention. Okay, Libra, that's what I got for you. So I do hope that you enjoyed this reading despite the about it. I look forward to talking to you guys very soon. In the meantime, please take care of yourself and make sure that you have a very happy birthday. Talk to you soon.